Might as well.
They're like, well, once I'm done with my block, maybe I'll play a couple of games with the newest character, Mako. Get some practice in, check out those SIGs. But for now, we've got some sets to watch as we get into game number 1 of Remmy and Ethan versus iThrowow and Lil Captain. iThrowow going to be coming in with the Jae-Yun pick. Very interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so yeah, actually super interesting. He's been swapping like all day though, so you know, I'm not really surprised to see a different character on him. But at the same time, just kind of surprised to see, I guess, to see all this Jae-Yun play. He's got a sword though, so at the very least, you know, he's got something familiar. If they're gonna go double Bolvar, they do share the sword. So he's got something he's at least familiar with. Want to see what he does with this great sword though, if he decides to even go for it, or if he's just here all for the sword action.
Sword and SIGs might be the play. Nice weapon toss from Little Cap, stopping the double downlights coming out from Ethan, helping extend iThrow's stock a little while longer. I don't think the side air would have immediately killed, but that recovery almost did.
Okay. He's gonna find his way back down. So he does have a great sword in hand, but again, great sword being one of those weapons that's like, in a 2v1 situation, you're basically just looking for your opportunity to that like 3 seconds that you need to kind of make some magic happen. Interestingly enough, it's a hit and run weapon. So yeah, you can get in there and do your stuff, and then step back out so that way you don't get punished.
Got to play much safer. So far, only one to fall was Remmy, though. Both Lil Captain and iThrow sitting on their first stocks. Ethan going for the extension with a downlight down air into the recovery. Wanted to guarantee that knockout by getting that extra damage on a Lil Cap in the recovery, but he gets caught by the weapon toss from iThrow. Remmy with the recovery, and the stock count gets evened up.
Yeah, man, good stuff. Good turnaround. You know, if you get a chance to get a free edge guard on your opponent who just KO'd your friend, then yeah, go ahead and do it. Oh man, that was about to be big damage, but luckily that SIG charge was stopped. So he turned that thing around. It looked like he was about to go for a neutral SIG, but able to get it. Okay.
iThrow the one to charge forward onto both red team members. Got a little bit of damage in there. Seeing him high in the sky, and Lil Cap from below could start swinging with those neutral layers. Already hit one. We're starting to get interrupted. Nice downlight side air. Puts Little Cap on the right side, but the scoop up basically guarantees the wall punch.
Ooh. Okay, back on stage. Yeah, that right. I don't know how he's supposed to get through all that pressure. So, Jae-Yun, only person sitting on the 2 stocks on the blue team, but still a lot of good. Oh, a little late on the neutral SIG himself, but a lot of good damage has been put up onto the red team. Fortunately, Jae-Yun is going to drop that stock as well.
Dodges through the ground pound. Red team members in the red though. Could start seeing iThrow throw out those big recoveries. We saw Sandstorm just connecting with those recoveries, but it's going to be a Little Cap with the recovery, and I believe it was a side air to finish off the red team stocks. Going to put these down to final stocks, basically even.
Okay, kind of dancing around right now. It's like a slow development neutral here. Nothing wrong with that though. As there are hits being put out, but just like no one's really getting the full advantage just yet. Oh, that would have been kind of nice if they somehow managed to string that together. But yeah, no, I think no one really getting the straight solid lead yet until right now. As you can see, if you're looking up at the colors, we have a decent lead here on the red team as they're both in orange, but the blue team both in red. Uh-oh. And he's going to lose that stock easy, B&B.
Nice, just a clean downlight into the recovery. Gonna put it down to iThrow for the 1v2. Throwing out the pocket sands, and Ethan with the punish gets a downlight recovery. And that means Ethan and Remmy gonna take game number 1. Jae-Yun did not do that much damage, 396.
That was really like I bet you they don't think I'll do it again. Like he's like, a pocket sand once didn't get punished. There's no way they'll believe I do it again. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, man. All right.
No one expects me to make the same mistake twice.
I mean, that has worked out in some favors, man. I've definitely, you know, double side sig and you're like, yes, you thought I wouldn't, but I would. All right.
You didn't think I was dumb enough to do this twice.
Sometimes the Randy play, like, that's the most interesting thing about top level play is that, like, sometimes, like, a low level move is like the most brilliant. You know what I mean? Like you're like, wow, of all the probable options, that was not what I was thinking.
Yeah, the number of times I've heard a top level player just be like, he went for that, just because they get caught. All right, game number 2 though. Ethan taking the brunt of the damage. iThrow on the swap over to the Bodvar, has the hammer swapped out for that great sword, but doing some work with this sword, the baby sword right now already.
Hold on now.
I said it.
He is trying to get back to the stage. Managed to do it. Gets uppercutted as well, though. Ooh. Okay, on the other side, hits his teammate, but does take the stock. Although stock's going to be lost as well, and not enough to finish that just yet. But that was a nice little sidelight. Okay. I was like sideline to the downlight side air, but still, I mean, I guess it was enough. He wasn't able to get the stage.
It was that weapon toss that killed him.
Toss.
Weapon toss will stop your movement. So when he went for that forward weapon toss, actually slowed himself down to the point where he couldn't get the wall touch and then didn't react to go for the wall touch. Because he was like right there and he could have down aired, but he just thought he was going to get it. But that means iThrow stock gets taken. Remy still sitting on the first one in the red. He was doing some work with that bow, though, bouncing between both the blue team members.
Definitely liking the fact they try something new, just a little experimental in the first game, and then they're like, all right, let's go to the double bow bar, see how this works. And if this doesn't work, then we'll try something less experimental, but another team. Don't think we'll be seeing Jay Yun again, but there is potential to see another one of his characters. Oh, okay. Slides past that just barely. Oh, bounces head as well, man. You got to watch yourself on the bottom of the stage. Don't got that slanted wall, so you can definitely bonk your head.
Gotta get them hard hats. Remy with a nice neutral air. Immediate target swap over to iThrow, but gets a little bit mixed up with Ethan. Ethan is crazy for doing an unarmed edge guard against a hammer, just gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. That's really wild man plays. Yeah. There's been many games where I've like, oh, this is it, and I've gone for the unarmed ground pound and got scooped out of it. Like, why did I do that? Like, it's just like, of course this is gonna happen. Oh, speaking of ground pound, from downtown right there on that one. Oh, all right.
That's that alley-oop. Remy could have gone for the recovery, too. I'm pretty sure the recovery would have killed, but instead, you know what? He went for the team play. Wants to pad those assists. Threw it over to Ethan for the neutral stick to finish that one off.
Okay. All right, get back on stage. Moving real quick. Hold on.
Ooh, didn't get the full brunt of the force on that recovery. Ethan picked up his teammate. You see, like, they're starting to swing and just, like, be just outside of each other's hitboxes. Like, they're getting very close, but not quite close enough. You do see Remy pick up that recovery. You got the downlight down there onto iThrow and his teammate.
Definitely a lot of team hits right here, but not really losing their stock just yet. Kind of only getting hit by, oh, wow, just barely lived that, but I think that was an unnecessary save, but he did save him somehow. I mean, like, they were a little lower. That was a save. And, oh, again. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's not going for him. He just happens to keep getting in the way, but okay. I thought he was going to roll in for this neutral sig, and he tried it right there. Ooh.
If that neutral sig hit would have been the hotness, but instead, Ethan's going to get caught by the gravity cancel downlight dare. iThrow, if he can do this without getting hit, one whiff from Remy.
Interesting, because I feel like the recovery from the platform?
Yeah.
I feel like that should have, okay. No, we tried it this time, but not from the platform, so he couldn't get the stock. That time.
All right, there we go. It was close, though. Remy and Ethan taking game number 2. 850 damage being put out by Remy. Oh, wow, my goodness.
Yeah, man. How often has anyone ever hit the 4 digits in doubles?
I don't think in tournament I've seen it. I think we've gotten really crazy close. Like, I think Cody hit 900s.
Ah, man. Yeah, that's when you know you're actually putting in entirely too much work. Like, yeah. I feel like if whoever hits 1,000, like, you get to retire, you know?
You're done. I mean that's got to be a world record. Whoever hits 1,000 in tournament on stream though. It can't be like in pools.
Yeah. It has to be. Yeah, it has to be like in top 8 or like at least top 32. You know. All right, here we go. Getting into our third game. We got the leads, pretty stacked up into the side of Ethan and Remmy. Some of these games are getting a little closer, but still has not been able to find the market. And we got another swap as well over to the Hattori.
iThrowow is still retaining that sword throughout the entirety of this set. Had the Jaeyoung, had the Bodvar, now he's over to the Hattori for game number 3. Trying to match Ethan's speed and movement. That was a really nice downlight into the recovery at the top of the map.
Well, got the double tap, but I mean that was unarmed. But hey, went a little crazy for it. Luckily though, he was allowed to go a little crazy, seeing that his teammate was going to be there in time to kind of allow him to get back to stage. Low cap, trying to get back to stage yet again. Oh, wrong person to get the ground pound. At the receiving end of that big kick was Ethan from Remmy.
Remmy taking out his teammate there. Does give the blue team this very tiny lead in little cap with that first stock still. Nice punish from iThrowow. Doesn't go for the double downlight considering Ethan did just gravity cancel, but instead just wanted the guaranteed damage.
Trying to get back to stage real quick. Does seem to do such. Oh, okay. I thought that was about to be, well, I won't say it, but that was about to be some really big damage here onto Remmy. Still got some decent damage on him, though. He's sitting in the orange, but at the same time, though, so is, I guess, his teammate. Well, his teammate's getting closer to the red right now.
Oh, iThrowow.
Oh! Not like that.
Pancakes. Those fallen hitboxes were a little bit too much. iThrowow going to be put down to his final stock here in game number 3, and this is critical. This is basically his tournament stock for this doubles. If he gets taken out, could be the nail in this set coffin.
Yeah, most definitely. You can see him kind of playing a little safer into the middle stage. But Lil Cap, though, as he's super hurt, he also can't really go in. Oh, scooped him up. Is that going to be enough?
Nice.
Oh, it's not, but I think he tried to trick it up and hit Remmy just in case he wanted to come off stage for a, oh, nice catch for some type of edge guard. Nice. Oh, my God. It looks good every time. It looks good every time. The gravity cancel so close to the ground to still get that sig to pop a little earlier. Don't have to hit the ground to get the punish. And the Tommy Matt is going to find the finish.
Good dodging from Remmy. Does get caught by the recovery. Again, eyes on iThrowow team combo. Catches the dodge up as well. That's really nice for this blue team.
Hey man, that could have been something. Could have been something that kind of keeps them the momentum on their side. At the very least, I mean that is something that's a lot of damage added up in a short amount of time to put Hattori at that into a high damage color. Okay. Kind of thought he was going to try to sneak by and go for that ground pound instead, but goes for the easy. Oh, okay, Remmy taking quite a bit of damage right there as well, and just like that, the ability for this game to be won by either team is very high.
Yo, but both blue team members are in that dangerous spot off stage. iThrowow does get back up. Lil Cap gets back up.
iThrowow.
See how far back Ethan's playing. It was all a bait, and Remmy on the left side gets the ground pound as well. Remmy and Ethan going to take game number 3, closing this one out and earning their spot in the losers semifinal, guaranteeing top 4 finish.
Yeah, I don't know how they were supposed to get past that one, to be completely honest. That was like first of all, just because the edge guard on the right happened, it made the edge guard on the left so much more easier. Like you didn't have to worry about anything. He had to touch the bottom of that wall. Remmy saw it. Was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out here and drop the ground pound. You've already finished the right side. Let me go finish the left. And yeah, but we have we got like one more match for you guys before we get that top 4 settled. Cody, Travis, and Faison in the top against Bloomy and Sandstorm, and then our next match will decide who goes up against Remmy and Ethan.